Wanna be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up. Hey, y'all know what's up. It is your girl, Shamir Bacon, and this is Boss Up Houston. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m., and I have the real Housewives of Houston in the building with me this morning. Listen. It's official, y'all. It's the Real Housewives of Houston Takeover. I got all the ladies, the bosses. Listen, we are in the building today, and we're going to be talking about everything bossy, right? Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dig in. This is the Real Housewives of Houston Takeover, and we just want to explain a little bit about the organization and what we do as a collaborative together. So the Real Housewives of Houston is an organization that uplifts, encourages, and empowers women in business. Now y'all see all these beautiful, lovely women up in here? Listen, everybody has a business, project, ministry. Everybody is doing something and being an impact in the community, in their direct contact with other women. And we fully, truly support each other in everything and in all our endeavors. And that's what the purpose of the organization is. So I want to ask a few questions from some of you guys. I'll go ahead and let everyone introduce themselves and typically what you do and how you're an asset to the Real Housewives. And we'll start with Vanessa.
Hey you guys, I'm Vanessa Harrison. I typically help people with their finances, whether they're just getting started or they're building their portfolio. That's what I do. I help with language projects, and I'm excited to be here.
Yes. And then we'll go on to Tiffany.
Hi, I am Tiffany Monroe, and in my real job, I am an accounting specialist. But for business, I do events.
Yes.
So if you have a baby shower or a wedding, I am your go-to girl.
Yes. Love it. Tiff, bossing up this morning.
Yes.
All right, Miss Chanel.
Boss up. Okay. So I'm Chanel Dawson, and I am the host of Life in the Deep with my husband, who is also host, not co-host.
Come on,
Dawson.
Come
yes,
on.
the real one. Yes. So, and I am in the process of starting up Lifestyle Restoration Group, which is going to be a coaching ministry, a counseling service, as well as just a ministry to uplift women and to come together.
Yes, love it. And y'all know what? Now this lady right here is a boss, and she started out and she was like, I might not know a lot of things or whatever, but I'm ready. And that's what you need. You need the get up and go. Just be ready, and then be ready to receive and be ready to give. Because sometimes you have to have that balance. All right. Come on, Roxy.
Hey everyone, I am the Nanny Roxy. I'm actually looking for a new family right now, but I take care of the home, I take care of the parents and the children and the home, and I specialize in early childhood development.
Yes, she loves the kids, honey. All right, Delphine.
Well, hey everybody, my name is Delphine Thomas, and what I specialize in is helping people with having a wealthy future and a healthy future with their credit repair and also various other things as well. So, what we want to do is help you to build your future, your financial future, leave a legacy to your children, and also help to educate the children on their affairs, so that when they grow up, they'll be wealthy as well. So financial literacy for the future and for the children.
I love that. Legacy wealth, that's one of my things, y'all. We have to make sure that our children get that education so that they can be further along than what we are and learn and actually understand the value of a dollar. All right, Miss Kadori.
Hi everyone, I'm Kadori. I'm an author, philanthropist, entrepreneur, and registered nurse. So I have a whole lot going on.
Come on, boss lady.
Yes, I'm also a mother of 5, but all my children are adults, so I have a little freedom to travel and have some fun.
Okay. And she does it while she's looking good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, Miss Dion.
Hello, I am Dion, and I am the travel agent that Kadori will be using. I am speaking, and I am also a realtor, and I am looking to take it to another level into commercial real estate. So that's what I do.
Yeah. All right, so let's hand clap it up. Because, baby, let me tell you, when Roxy came in this morning, she was like, listen, the energy in this room right here.
That's right.
Listen, every one of these ladies are bosses in their own right. I genuinely love and respect each and every one of you guys. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for just participating and also, just being a part of the organization. So kudos to you guys. I do want to ask, a few of you guys, whoever wants to go, why did you join the organization?
Okay. Well, I joined the organization to look for a positive outlook in women for support. I was looking for the support of women instead of women telling you that they are going to support you, and in reality, they're not supporting you. They're just looking to see what you're doing, just basically on a negative aspect. So I was looking for a positive outlook of women.
Okay.
So that was my reason for joining the Real Housewives of Houston.
So do you find that in the organization we really genuinely support? Is it a difference? And I'm just asking,
Oh yes. Everyone here does support, and Shamir, which is the founder of the Real Housewives of Houston, and I thank you for getting us ladies together so that we can collaborate with one another and take it to another level instead of beefing at each other or having competition with one another. Let's work together and let's uplift each other together. Let everyone escalate together. Nobody is higher than the next. Everyone is out here reaching for that same goal.
That's right.
So, and it's all a matter of just getting together and helping each other. So I want to thank you. Thank you. I really do. I really want to thank you for getting this group together.
Yes, thank you, Shamir. And I joined because I love to see women win. I've always been a cheerleader for women. I love to give compliments. I raised my daughters like that since they were little. And I saw Shamir winning. And I'm a winner.
Hashtag winning.
Yes, I'm a winner. So I can recognize another winner. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go over here and help win with her and help be a part of a network of women who love to support and love to encourage each other. Because what people don't understand, as a lot of women especially, is that we already are in a lower income area as far as what men have.
Yes.
And what's missing is we don't come together. We are sitting there with the side eye. And what I'm saying to people is that we all have a purpose.
That's right.
So why would anybody be jealous of anybody else? Even if we did the same thing, we're going to attract a different audience. Because you're a different person than me. We can still be successful.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always give people the example of that shoe store girl. God gave it to me one night. He said, look at the shoe store. There's hundreds of pairs of shoes in there. All those shoemakers are successful because people are going to be attracted to something different. So when I give that example, women eyes open up like, yes, you're right. Be your original self.
Yes.
Original is worth more than a copy.
Come on.
Right now.
Got that?
Hello.
Be yourself.
I love it.
That is so true.
Yes.
And on that note,
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. On that note, she is so right. One of the reasons why I joined the Housewives of Houston is because of Shamir and I introduced to her, and I just saw her spirit. It was so uplifting, and it was so like she said, original. She was just naturally, friendly and everything.
Yeah.
And so I found out about the organization, and I said, well, let me check it out and get involved. And that's what, with me, I like to be involved in positive things, where we're helping each other or lifting each other up. And everything she does, every event that I've been to, that has happened. All the women I'm meeting are genuinely women that are inspirational to each other and uplifting, and like she said, want to see each other evolve and be as good as they can, or better than what they where they want to help them to where they want to go. And that's what she does, and that's what happens in this group. So I definitely thank you as well.
I love it.
And I definitely thank you so much, Shamir, also. I got involved with this group because I wanted to be around other women who were like-minded, who were business women, who were being positive in the atmosphere. And so I've been in other organizations before, but I had heard so much about Shamir and the organization and how they were doing such great things, like really bossing up. So I said, I've got to be a part of this. And ever since I've been a part with these ladies, it's been really nice. And I have noticed and appreciated all the support that everybody is giving out, and I'm hoping to contribute a lot to the group as well, because what you give, you get out of things what you give. So I'm hoping to, contribute a lot and just be a great member along with you ladies. I've really enjoyed everything with y'all.
Yes. And Vanessa, you are brand new. You just joined this year. So Vanessa came in and hit the ground running, as well as Kadori. So I definitely appreciate women that come in and go for it. A lot of times some people are reserved and they're trying to see what's going on, what's happening. But if you come in with what you're doing, and that's what I like too. We all have our lanes. Do the best and the best at the top of what you're doing. And then even if it's something else, like Kadori said, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. And where I'm weak, you can be strong. And where I'm strong, or where you're strong, I can be the counterpart, and we have that balance. So definitely love that. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back and talk to y'all about our photo shoots. We do an annual photo shoot every year. So this is Boss Up Houston, and we'll be right back. Oh my God! I just got through watching a great show on Boss Up Houston Network. Have you heard? They're bossing up, okay? And I heard they're looking for you. Any podcasters, talk show hosts, if you're a writer or producer, we definitely need you. Come aboard and boss up.
Are you a small business owner that is struggling to promote your company?
Our topic today is, what's your status?
Shoot the dice at this point.
You just shoot the dice. Roll the dice.
So,
Yes.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's attorneys.
I love it.
Imagine being televised on a national platform. How about being a host or sponsor on a syndicated podcast? Or being featured on exclusive promotions and interview for your product to your ideal customer? Hi, I'm Kayla Sneed, and I'm head of sales with Boss Up Houston. And here at Boss Up, we like to help small business owners and entrepreneurs advertise, promote, or become a sponsor for one of our television, podcast, or radio shows. All you have to do is click the link down below to see if you qualify. I'll be seeing you soon.
This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up. All right. We're back. Y'all know how we do. This is your girl, Shamir Bacon, and this is Boss Up Houston, the Real Housewives of Houston Takeover. Y'all better get it together, y'all. This morning, we have filled the room with good vibes only, okay?
Yeah, right.
And the energy in this room and the boss women in this room are owning everything that they set out to do, and it's only up from here, right?
Right.
All right, so listen, we do an annual photo shoot every year, and what the photo shoot's purpose is that we all come together, new members and old members, and we all learn and bond and get to know each other, so that we can genuinely support. And I think that's important for us as women, to genuinely have a conversation, genuinely know what you do, you know, so that if somebody is calling me and saying, hey, I might need a speaker for my event, you know anybody? And then I'm looking like, no, and I got 5-6 speakers sitting right here. You know, we have to really genuinely support each other. And I think a lot of times we get scared about dimming light, but everybody's light should shine. And we should stop trying to compete with each other. We've been, look, that's been a narrative for years. So let's get over it, and let's just start supporting each other and get to the next level and the next level and boss up. Okay. So who wants to tell about their experience at the photo shoot?
It definitely made me step outside of my comfort zone. I was exhausted at the end of the day.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I did miss out on the night before. The night before they have this big like slumber party.
Yeah, I missed it.
I hate that I missed that, but the next day it was full force ahead.
Yes.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
But it took out everything that we had. I had to get that.
Okay.
I was like, I had a new respect for the models.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It was packed. We had so many awesome pictures, though.
Yes.
You know, we looked. I'm not to toot our horn.
And that's another thing. It also builds confidence. Even if you are already a confident woman, when you get dressed, when you put makeup on, when you're around other beautiful women, that just boosts your confidence just a little bit more. And you're like, you know what? I might need to do my own photo shoot and get my brand together. You know, it's just things that help perpetuate what we're already doing. And it's important to keep that going. So on that note, I'm going to start with Business 101. I do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. and it gives you just simple tips about the ins and out of business. And so with Business 101, we're talking about building a brand. And with your brand, number one is consistency. Okay? Now, how many times have we seen that once you break that routine, once you don't follow a consistent pattern, people fall off, right?
Yes.
You lose viewers, you lose clients. So number one is definitely consistency. How do y'all feel about consistency?
Important.
Yes, and I agree with you about continuing to stay consistent, because if you do not stay consistent and you do fall off, like Shamir was saying, it's hard to regain where you fell off from. So, yes, and it's easier to stay consistent than to get back on path.
Right.
So,
People
yes,
forget,
I do agree.
Yeah, people forget you very quickly when you're not consistent.
Right.
You know, if you're doing certain businesses and you have a great following, the moment that you stop, it's like, oh, well, they used to do that, but they don't do that anymore. And then by the time you try to pick that back up, they're gone on to the next person,
Right.
to the next brand, to the next, situation. So consistency is a must.
Right. And it's important in your business walk, period. Because not having a routine or not having a system in place that you continuously do, then you can always have a problem. If I consistently do something, I know that, okay, if I do this, this, and this is the result.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
and so that's another reason why you want to stay consistent. Number 2 is quality. People can have 100,000 things going on, but if it's not at a value to a person, or if it's not at a good quality, then you're really wasting your time. So it's important to invest in yourself, invest in your ventures, invest in your endeavors, because the quality matters. And then the last thing is the results. So you want to have proven results. If it's something that you're doing, you want to have results from that. Otherwise, what are you just hobbying. It's not a business, okay? You hobbying. Girl, what's your hobby? Because that's what I'm going to ask you. Okay? So the results need to, come in. You need to see the results. And that's one thing I do like about the Real Housewives. I've seen people grow from the startup of their business, organization, ministry, and then, we actually cultivate, and then the next year they get better, and then the next year they get better, and you should always strive to be better, right?
Exactly.
All right. So that's the business 101. We have to bring it to you like that. So, what else happened at the photo shoot? Let's see. I know that a lot of you guys got some individual pictures, and I wanted to touch on that because another thing with professionalism is that we all need professional headshots. Right. It doesn't matter what line of business you're in. Right. It doesn't matter what you do. You want to always have at least 2 or 3 professional pictures that people can identify you for, right? People need to know your brand, like your brand colors. So one week you don't need to be red, and then the next week you blue. There needs to be a consistent color scheme. That's what branding is. When you see the Real Housewives of Houston, you know that that's them. You know that that's us, because it's pink, black, and white. It's either one of those colors. You're going to be like, oh, that's Shamir and the Real Housewives. Oh, what they doing now? You just know it's a branding thing. And what that does is draw your initial clients or your initial fan base to what you're doing. And then the next important thing is to like and share. Share.
Yes, I know. I'm very guilty of it. Share that much.
Yes. So, photo shoot. What's another funny thing that happened, or something that happened at the photo shoot?
Well, what I loved about it the most, I loved all of it, but I love when we got on the Dion's party bus.
Party bus.
She has a party bus, y'all. We're getting ready to do some fun stuff.
Okay.
So we got one photo lined up going to the party bus. And a bunch of them in the party bus. So that was fun. I like that.
Yes.
And going out to eat with all the ladies at RuPaul. We had a nice time at RuPaul.
Yes. So we did a TikTok. So y'all go on our TikTok. Go to TikTok. Go watch the TikTok. We did the walk. We got some views on there. We got about 10K, y'all. We coming on up.
Okay, so one thing I do want to say is, with the Real Housewives of Houston, you can be yourself. Yes. You can truly be yourself. And you're not judged upon whatever decisions that you make. Guess what? These ladies are going to support you on the decision that you made. So you can truly be yourself. And I mean, that's the part that I just love about this group. Yes. You can truly be yourself.
So I want to try to get everybody together. It's like we can never have like everyone in one setting, but hopefully we can get majority. Yes, and everyone together at one time. But it's a good thing though, because you get a different mix every time, and every time we have events, different people can see and interact with the others. So our biggest thing is support, you guys. So we are going to go to a Golden Opportunities with Sabrina Golden. Our girl Sabrina, shout out to Sabrina. She's on location with O'Shea. Yeah. So definitely check out O'Shea. It is a movie right out of Houston, Texas. We have a lot of Houston actors in that movie, and our girl Sabrina is in that, so definitely support. But we're going to Golden Opportunities. I think she did a dessert review, so check it out.
Hello and welcome to Golden Opportunities with your girl Sabrina Golden, and today's review is on the Sweet Paris Creperie and Cafe. This cute, quiet, quaint venue is located in Sugar Land, Texas, on the City Walk. And look at the menu. Breakfast, Philly cheesesteak, you name it, it comes in all types of form. But today, we ordered the Nutella and strawberry and the apple creme brulee. Take a look at how they make it. Doesn't that look delicious already? Can't wait to try it. Okay, and now for the apple creme brulee crepe. Go ahead now with that powdered sugar. One thing is you gotta make it a la mode. Oh my God, do you see my face? That tells it all. It was delicious. Try it.
We are back. This is Boss Up Houston. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. And we are here live with the Real Housewives of Houston Takeover, you guys. And you've been listening to some things that have been going on. Listen, we have a lot of more events, so definitely we will be looking for you at our events and at the next anything that we're having. Look, we have podcast shows, women with events, people that have businesses that you might need. So definitely link up with us on all social media platforms. We are the Real Housewives of Houston. All right. So let's talk about new projects. Now, all these ladies are bosses, okay? All these ladies are bosses. So who has a new project? I know Kadori. Baby, Kadori, she be in Vegas one day. I thought I was the jet setter, honey. Okay? She like, girl, I gotta go out here. I say, you was just, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Yeah, it was an awesome business meeting. It was a 4-day business event where we went and touched elbows with millionaires.
Come on here.
All of us are 6-figure business owners, so we're trying to go to 7 figures.
Yes.
So you have to invest in yourself and in your business, and it costs money to do that stuff.
Absolutely.
But the information that you get and the connections that you get from those huge events is so worth it. You make connections at the event.
And conversation with millionaires and billionaires is a whole different ball game. Listen, I've sat at the table. I ain't there yet. Okay, but I've sat at the table and it's very inspiring. You know.
Yeah, well, you wanna. It just depends on what each person wanna do. So if you wanna go to another level, it's worth setting aside the money to do that.
That's right.
And I remember one of the first questions that Bill Walsh, who's the millionaire that had the conference, he said, "How many millionaires do you have in your phone now?" We got 4 in there now. From that event, we met people that do directing of movies. We have his number to call him personally. So I have 4 millionaires in my phone number now that I can text. So you gotta level up if you want to level up. But what I learned out of that mostly is that we do have to invest in ourselves, and we can't be afraid to charge our worth. A lot of times we don't charge our worth because we think, oh, they're gonna say it's too much. Guess what? That's not your target customer. Okay?
I love that.
We all have a target customer, and we were able to identify our customer in that, and then now we can target that customer, because a lot of times we're afraid to charge because we're thinking, oh, they're gonna say I'm charged too much. Well, that's not your customer. If your product was made for another income level, then that's your customer.
Right. And that charging what you're worth is very, 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 very important. Let me tell you what you will regret. Not charging what you're worth.
You will.
Because most of the time, if you're underselling yourself, then you're overexerting yourself. You're working too much for too little. Okay? And it becomes a frustration if you continuously do it. So definitely what you really need to do is do logistics and analytics on what you're doing on your business, how much you should charge, what's the average amount, you know, and actually gauge yourself. And even if you want to stay on the lower end, there is still a set number that you know you should charge for your work.
And every last one of us in this room and on the Real Housewives of Houston, and you listening audience, if you have a business, you need to look up IP, intellectual property.
Right.
That means you need to have something that's making money while you're asleep.
Come on.
I'm just telling you,
because
that's what's going to keep you, and that's what's going to put you in the millionaire status if you start figuring out what intellectual property can I
and you know what else? It is collaboration. People don't understand the power of listen. Kadora can do it all day. She can do it, baby, and she's a boss in it. But if she get with me and I get with Vanessa, and Vanessa get with Tiffany, and Tiffany get with Chanel, listen, if we all get together,
it's a whole
What his slogan was, if you want to go fast, go along. If you want to go far, go with a team.
Go with a team. And let me also, I want to talk about this, and then I'm gonna let Chanel touch on this because we talk about this a lot. She has a group called Accountability Cafe. And baby, I'm the accountability hall monitor. Okay, because I'm gonna make accountability to myself.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay, if I tell you I'm going to do something, if you are expecting me to do something, if I am in a role, I hold myself accountable, and then there is a level of whatever I'm doing. There's a standard that needs to be either hit or overachieved.
Exactly.
Okay.
Your word is your bond.
Listen, let's talk about accountability.
So listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm all for accountability because, you know, one, growing up in a time where you got to do it the way you wanted to do it, and then nobody held you accountable, and then you end up in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. But if somebody had told you, hey, pump your brakes, you going too fast and you're going nowhere.
Some
people are going so fast, but they're going nowhere.
Busy.
You know, you go fast.
You busy doing nothing, girl.
What y'all hamster wheel?
Yes.
Hashtag hamster wheel.
On a hamster wheel. So I made it my business that when I'm going somewhere and I'm going fast, that I have somewhere to get. Right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I want to make sure that I get there.
Right.
Yes.
So that's Accountability Cafe is, just like your business. If you got a business, we're holding you accountable to make sure that product gets to the people who are invested in it.
Exactly.
Right? If you post it on the wall, I'm like, okay, Delphine, listen, what's the new on this week? What we doing?
That's
Right.
Right. Because me, I feel like this.
I love it.
I'm already a 6-figure chick.
Come on.
I don't need in my natural life. So in my spiritual life, I'm looking for the 6 figures to come into full fruition.
That's right.
So Accountability Cafe, just like Shamir said, is to help people, to be accountable for where you want to go. If I see you 5 years from now, I shouldn't see you the same place that I left you.
That's right.
And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't get to speak on Shamir. I call her Shamir Bacon because she is a beacon of light. She really is. And anybody who really know her, like first I was leery because I joined the Real Housewives of Houston so that I can get used to being in a sisterhood, because you can say you're in a sisterhood, but then when you're next to your sister, if you're not hyping her up just as loud as she hyping you up, I used to think it was fake when people hype me up. So now I'm able to receive when people hype me up. And I'm like, because these women are not trying to compete with me. What they're trying to do is compete with me. Not compete. That's a big difference. The with and the with.
Come on, with. Hashtag with.
I love that.
We're trying to go wide. We're trying to go wide. We're trying to get there. So the with is a big difference. So I love that. I love the fact that we can compete with each other and make each other great.
Yes.
I love it.
Now you know what? She didn't drop the mic. That part.
I done already told her she's a mic dropper.
So Kadori, I know you are doing something with Trina Braxton. So
I have a few things going on. So I'm doing an 8-part series every Monday at 4:30 p.m. Central Time, and we're talking about different chapters in my book, which a lot of people have bought the book. It's the story of my life. It's also inspiration to help women. The title is Ladies Love Yourselves First. That's happiness, because we're always pouring into other people's cups and our cups are bone dry. And women don't live their purposes, not like men. Trust me. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse, so I'm coming in contact with women all over the world. It's the same story from every culture, every walk of life. We keep putting people ahead of us and we come up dead last and we don't live our purpose.
That's right.
I like to empower. So every Monday, we're doing an 8-part series. We're on number 5 this week. So you can look on Trina Braxton Instagram at 4:30 p.m. and you'll see us talking about a different chapter in the book.
Awesome. Yes. And the book tour.
Oh, I have a book tour too, starting next month. I'm going to be doing 10 cities. So I'll post that up today. My hometown is Birmingham, Alabama, and that city's pretty much sold out. We have about 10 or 15 tickets left for that one. I haven't even posted the flyer. That's just for people I've texted that know me. But I'm going to be doing Houston sometime in August. I already know that's going to be a sellout. I got my sisters here. But what I'm doing with the tour is every city that I'm going in, I'm making a donation to the domestic violence shelter before I leave. So part of the proceeds from those book tours is going to help that. And then, of course, whatever we're doing here in Houston, I'm going to always pour into our organization to help us do more events and things as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, you guys, the events and all the things that we do, all the proceeds that come in, it's only to help and push another woman's business or help us get the resources that we need. We have a lot of things coming up with the Real Housewives, so y'all better stay locked, stay tuned, baby, and boss. Miss Chanel, what you got coming up, girl?
Okay, so my husband and I, we have what we're calling a life coach experience.
Yes.
Okay, it's the Lifestyle Restoration Group. And what we're offering is life coaching. We're offering Christian counseling, real Christian counseling. Okay, not the watered down, because you know, in order for us to really change our situation and circumstance, we have to cut away. Cutting hurts. I'm gonna tell you. To cut away, it hurts. So we're not gonna be sweet, because sweetness decay your teeth, baby. Little physicians that's gonna bring the healing.
Come on now.
I'm just saying, listen, sweetness decay your teeth. I don't need no decay. I need a real physician that's gonna bring some healing, so that my children children can see that we can do this. You know, we can have a strong marriage. I don't care. Most people say strong black marriage. I don't care if you're black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Mexican, Asian, Haitian. I don't care. Like, come on, it's all what you put in it. Marriage is a ministry. So listen, Lifestyle Restoration Group, please be on the lookout, because this is something I started in 2013, but God had to bring me all the way around to 2021 to meet Miss Shamir Bacon, baby. Okay, a woman that is not competing, but you know, that's why it's competing with me. She's competing with me. Come on, she's making me wide. She's broadening my horizon. You know, and then I'm telling y'all, listen, if you're not with Boss Up Houston, or if you're not with Real Housewives of Houston, shame on you, baby, because all right, this has gotten me. This has broken the shell off of me, and I am out of my comfort zone. But guess what? I'm comfortable.
Hashtag comfortable,
I love it.
So look out for Lifestyle Restoration Group.
Yes. Lifestyle Restoration Group, you guys, it is coming. Get ready. I want to say like TDJs, get ready. It's coming, honey.
Love it.
All right.
Love it.
So we gonna roll on the train. You know, I'm telling y'all, everybody has some things going on, and it's not fluff, okay? So these beautiful ladies right here, Miss Vanessa and Miss Delcine, what y'all got coming up now?
Well, hey, we got a talk show coming up, everybody.
We're super excited. It's called Race to Wealth. Where we focus on your financial health. So we're looking to give tips on how to build yourself up financially, how to restore your finances when it comes to your credit, when it comes to saving money in all areas of your life, when it comes to building your portfolio, and so many more things.
And also helping to leave that wealth to your family. So we're talking about financial literacy for your children's children.
Come on.
Not just for you, but for your children's children. That's the way you build.
I love it.
That's the way you build generational wealth.
Yeah.
So come on and join us. Once we get started, you will not be disappointed.
That's right. That's right. So y'all tune in.
That's leaving a legacy.
Yes. So y'all tune in on Sundays at 2 p.m. They will be starting in mid-May. Yes. And so definitely tune in. It is Race to Wealth. Man, you know what? I'm so excited about everything that everyone is doing within this organization. And even though we support others, it's good to see someone or your sister that you genuinely love and really want to see win. And any time that your sister is doing something, you should support. You should be their biggest supporter.
And I want to say something on top of that, because I'm a very shy person. So, with that being said, you know, I came to Shamir and I was like, Shamir, you know, I'm not that type of person to just get out there, and, you know, I'm very shy. I hold myself back a lot. So Shamir said, okay, well, I'm going to make a platform so that you can start putting yourself out there. And I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to go through step by step. Now, that's what I'm talking about when she is the supporter of other women who are trying to succeed in their life, who want to succeed in their life, but it's something that's holding them back. She's going to help
That's
you
good. I like
get
that.
to that
Yeah.
next level.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about this group. That's what I
But
really
listen,
like.
the drive is real. I think somebody asked me like, why do you do it? I don't know why. Like I know that this is a gift. This is a gift that God has gave me to give and nourish other women's dreams. And so a lot of times people be like, listen, it's a struggle, y'all. We make it look good. Okay? There are all kind of ups and downs that happen with running a business, with even having relationships. And we said we're going to touch on communication. Because even having relationships, that communication is important. And we all come from different walks of life. So the way I communicate may not be the way Kadora communicates or the way that Dion communicates. And so we have to learn how to get along with each other.
Right.
And let me tell you, everybody is not for everybody.
Right.
So if you don't like a person, don't just be in their area or in their vicinity for what you can get. You are the problem. Move around and find your clique. You know, at the end of the day, everybody is. I know I'm not for everybody. Put that on out there.
I had to learn that.
Because, baby, I'm Shamir on purpose and unapologetically. Okay? So what you see is what you get. And have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Flips hat. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of events coming up, but our very, very present event is the Mother's Day event coming up on May 1st. We're going to have speakers, entertainment, DJ, fashion show, and y'all know we always have good food, honey. Okay. So we are looking for you guys to come. We're going to be, it's called Hidden Deeds Revealed. It's our Mother's Day event. We are going to be honoring women that have made an impact in the community through philanthropy, through public assistance and healthcare, through advocacy. There are a lot of women that helped people during the pandemic.
Absolutely.
Everybody was listen, the pandemic had no racial bias. It had no gender bias. It had no financial status bias. Every single person, I don't care what level you were on, was affected by that pandemic. Okay? So kudos, and we want to give props to all the women, especially mothers, that still thrived, pushed, helped, and made an impact, in the community. My grandmother, Shamir Bacon, started a women's ministry in 1930 something.
Wow.
Okay, and this is a result of her legacy.
Right.
I am a result of her legacy, and yes, sometimes when you realize you go through things and you be like, when you're going through, you like, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. I can't believe I'm going through this, and you're down. And then you get to a point in life where you realize why you went through what you went through.
And God, that's so true how God works. He's awesome. He lines up people in your life at the right time when you don't even really realize it. But that's why I tell people, when you pray, have faith and know that those prayers are answered. When Shamir came into my life, I had been hearing of her. We've done so many great things. I remember to this day, and I try not to cry when I think about stuff because it's overwhelming. It really is when you stop and think. I remember we had a call back in late January or February, and I was like, let's do an event. Let's do some events. Let's do something for Mother's Day. And she was like, I want to do something too. And we got to talking. And now look, it's about to happen.
It's happening.
We were just talking on the phone. And now this big event is about to happen next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Come on.
Look at God. Collaborate. Look at God. And women are going to be blessed from that, because we're honoring and blessing women. Families are going to be blessed from us having a conversation about doing an event.
That's right. And that's what it's about, you guys. loving on each other, also giving.
Yes.
It's not all about receiving all the time.
Right,
Sometimes you
right.
gotta give, and it don't always have to be monetary.
Right,
You
right.
know?
That's right.
Time, advice, all
Your
of that.
testimony.
Prayers, testimony, all of that is
Yes.
giving.
Yes,
But give
yes.
something. Don't just show up to receive all the time.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
So definitely the Mother's Day event, and then all of the events and everything that we have going on, we will be periodically posting in our groups and the Real Housewives of Houston on Facebook. You can go to Miss Bacon Baby _ RHWOH on Instagram. We are the Real Housewives of Houston on Twitter. And I am Shamir Bacon on all platforms. Dion, give us your social media handles.
My Facebook is Dion Wiltz at
Just Dion.
just Dion Wiltz. That is Dion Wiltz on Facebook, Dion Wiltz on Instagram, and D Wiltz 5 on Twitter.
Okay.
Yes. And everything on my social media is at Kadori Brand, at CADORIBRAND. And my website to purchase whatever I have out there is kadori.net.
And my Facebook, Delcine Thomas. And also my website is www.delcinethomas.com.
Come on, Delcine Thomas.
And I can be found on Facebook at Vanessa Harrison. That's VANEASA Harrison. And Instagram, Harrison Vanessa. And at VanessaHarrison.com.
Vanessa, tell us the funny thing you do all the time to let everybody know what your name is.
Okay, you guys do it with me.
Okay.
Everybody touch your knee. Vanessa, not Vanessa.
Okay. Don't get it twisted, honey. It's Vanessa, not Vanessa. Get it straight. All right, Tim.
I am Tiffany Monroe on Facebook, and I am TT's_back on Instagram.
Come on, TT. Miss Chanel.
I am Chanel Dawson on Facebook, and of course you can follow Life in the Deep on Boss Up Houston Network on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Yes.
Yes.
I am on Facebook. I'm Roxy Galvan, GALVAN. You can also send me information or questions or inquiries at thenannyroxy@gmail.com.
Yes, so make sure you guys follow all of us on the Real Housewives of Houston and Boss Up Houston network. And Boss Up Houston is on all social media platforms as well. Yes. Well, this has been another awesome, great, wonderful episode. The Real Housewives of Houston Takeover. Y'all better get with it, honey. Boss Up Houston. Y'all know how we do. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Wanna be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.